Hi everyone, this is Shayla from the Blue Elephant, and today I wanted to show you how to make an easy infinity scarf. I've made one here already, and this is long enough to wrap around twice, just like that. And I'll have some finished pictures at the end so you can see what it looks like on. But these are really easy to make, and they're really quick too, which makes them great for craft markets. I've been making a ton of these for my own fair coming up, and I wanted to show you how I do them. They're super easy and super quick, and they use only about a skein and a half of Lion Brand Thick and Quick. Woolly is Thick and Quick. This one is like the bigger 12-ounce skein, so I'm just going to use this one for now, but you can also use 2 of the regular size ones, or 2 of Hometown USA works really well too. So let's get started. Okay, so I'm going to start here with the slip knot, and I'm going to chain 91. Okay, so now we have our long chain of 91, and the next step is to join it to form a ring. So without twisting our chain at all, we're going to get to the end, and into this first chain spot, we're going to work into the back loop and just slip stitch. So now we have a big ring. Okay, now we're going to work into the back loops, this back bump of each stitch, of each chain. So you see how there is your regular V shape here that you get when you make a chain, and then there's a bump in the back. We're going to work through this so that we have a nice clean edge at the end. On our example here, I can show you that this is the finishing edge. This is the last round we worked, and this is the first round we worked, and they look the same, and that's because we worked into the back loops, the back bumps for the first row. So now we're just going to work a half double crochet into each of those back bumps. Okay, so now we have done our first round of half double crochets, and you can see we're back at our first spot. And now we're going to work our next row. This is our last half double crochet, and you see how this end flips upwards like this because we worked into the back loops? We're just going to rotate that so it looks like this, so it stays even, and you can make sure just by like holding it out to make sure there's no twists. Okay, so our second row, we're just going to slip stitch into each space. Into each half double crochet, we're just going to work a slip stitch. And you can go all the way around. We're just going to slip stitch in each space, all the way back to the beginning. Okay, here we are, we just have a few more to go. Okay, when we get to the back to the beginning, and back to our first slip stitch, for row 3, we're going to half double crochet under each slip stitch. So you can see how you can see all the slip stitches right on the front of the work. It's not on top like a single crochet would be, but it's facing you. We're just going to yarn over, insert a hook under those 2 loops, pull up a loop, and then finish your half double crochet. So we're just going to continue that all the way around. What I love about the scarf pattern is that it's super easy to work, and it goes by so fast because you're using thick yarn and a thicker hook, and all the stitches are super simple, like basic stitches. This whole project is only about 10 rounds, so it works by really quickly, and it's great for crafters because you don't need to spend a lot of time on each one. I've been making these one after the other while I watch TV, and it's really helped me build up my stock for the craft fair I have coming up. Okay, so here we are, almost to the end of our third round. It's going to work half double crochets into these last few slip stitches. Okay, and now we're at the end of the round. And when you look on this side, the side that's facing us, it just looks flat, but on the other side, you see that there's a ribbed row right here, and that's made from the slip stitches. So as we continue, the inside, the side facing away from us, is actually the right side, and we're working on the wrong side. But the rest of the pattern is pretty simple. You're just going to continue repeating rows 2 and 3 another 4 times until you have 5 stripes of ribbing like this. So the next round, we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to slip stitch in each space all the way around, and then the next row we're going to half double crochet into each of those slip stitches. And you can make your scarf thicker if you'd like, but I find that the 5 rounds of slip stitches is good. So yeah, just continue until you're happy with it, and then we can bind off. I'm going to go work the rest of this off camera, and I will be back with the finished product. Okay, so here we are now at the end of our last round, and I need one more half double crochet to finish it off. So now before we bind off, I'm going to work 1 single crochet into this last space, into the first space really of the next round, and then I'm going to slip stitch to bind off. I'm going to cut the yarn here, and I'm going to finish with a bind off that I really like because it leaves a clean edge. So I'm going to take this off the hook and thread it through my tapestry needle. Now I don't want a bump here. I want it to look seamless with all of these chains here from the row that we worked. So you might have seen me do this in another video, but I'm going to show it again. I'm going to go under this next stitch, go under both loops, and we're going to go into this stitch that we worked, go into the center of it, and pull it out here. This way you'll have made another chain basically. And now it looks the same as everything else. Now you can just weave in this end to finish it off and trim the excess yarn. And you can do the same thing with the beginning edge that you had with this side. And now you are done. So I will weave these in later, but to show you the finished product, you turned it inside out, or right side out now, and get it all lined up so it's not curling in. The curl goes away in just like a minute, so don't need to worry about that. Give it a stretch, and here is your finished scarf. You can wrap it around. It works around twice nicely. And it's just like our other ones. So these two are both done with the Lion brand. Let me get it in frame more. These two are both done with the Lion brand Thick and Quick yarn. This one I used the larger 12-ounce skein of it, and then this one was the regular one. I used two balls for this, and then just one for this, and it'd make probably another one, so I could get two out of that one big skein. You can also use Lion Brand's Hometown USA, which I still need to weave in all the ends for these, but this one is made with the Hometown USA. That one was a smaller child's one, so here is the full size. Same thing, just with a different yarn. They look pretty much the same. The only difference really between the two is that Hometown USA is 100% acrylic, while Woolly's Thick and Quick is 80-20 acrylic and wool. So yeah, here are a couple others that I've done. And there's so many colors to choose from, so they are great for craft fairs, and I hope that you make one. That's all for today. I will be back with another video soon showing you something else that I've made for fairs. I've been working on these beanies that are super quick and easy to make as well, and I've been just making a ton of them. So once I get a chance, I will make another video about that, and I will see you soon. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you'll get notified anytime I post a new video. And also check out my blog for more patterns, tips, tutorials, and all kinds of other fun yarn stuff. Okay, thanks for watching. Bye.